guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sophia. Thank you so much for coming in. I am a mid-tier capsule style wardrobe channel. I love to focus on Sézane, Quince, those type of labels, and building really curated, thoughtful pieces in my closet so I can wake up each morning and know exactly what I'm gonna wear and feel amazing. Today, I am so excited about this video. I am going to be sharing with you my capsule bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5 bags that I am consistently grabbing for with every outfit that I wear. What I don't want is a closet full of bags. I want to really make sure that I am investing in quality pieces and only a couple that I don't have decision fatigue when I'm looking at my bags. Each of these serves its purpose. They're all different types of colors. They are tending more towards the neutrals, so I can make sure that they're versatile and that they go with everything. They're different shapes, they're different sizes. I'm a 35-year-old girly that lives in San Diego. I do have a full-time 9 to 5 job. I do work remote in a manager position, so I do like to look and feel elevated in my wardrobe. So that's really what I tend towards, is more of that quiet luxury, those mid-tier prices. So everything that I'm showing you today is between the price point of about $150 to about $550 to $600. Included in this video as well is a couple wish list items that I'm going to mention at the end. They're bags that I'm looking at that I am considering investing in. Honestly, I would love your opinions on it, because what I'm trying to do is build more structures and different shapes in my bags in my wardrobe. I'm thinking about summer right now. I'm thinking about some summer trips I have coming up. I am going to Spain in May. I'm so excited. I am going with my husband, and I have everything all planned already, and I'm starting to plan my outfits, and I'm going at the end of May. So that's a little crazy, but that's just who I am as a person. So then I go to Cabo in July with my mom, and I am very excited about that trip. That is going to be kind of like a relaxing, we're just going to stay at a beautiful resort in Cabo, do some R&R. But I do plan to vlog both of those trips, so do make sure you're subscribed. I'll make sure to timestamp everything down below, so if you are here for a certain bag, then you can go ahead and check the description and see at what point in this video that I speak to it and hop over to that. I will be linking each bag below as well, and I would love to hear your thoughts. If there is a bag that I leave out of this and you are like, you have to look at this bag, so please leave a comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I do post every single Monday. I did a 10-piece spring capsule wardrobe last week, and I really loved that video. I do have Sézane capsules, so make sure you check out my channel, and let's just get started. Okay, so the first bag we're going to talk about is my Polène bag. It is my one Polène bag, and I am obsessed with her. She is the Cyme. This is the full size. So there's 2 sizes to this particular bag. They have this full size, and then they have the mini. You can be creative with whichever one suits your lifestyle more. I did get the bigger one so I could toss my laptop in. My planner, it gives me so much room. This particular color, I wanted to do something more summery, something I can take into spring effortlessly. I can take it on trips. I work. She's 100% cotton twill, and she does have a cotton lining on the inside as well. What you could do is actually put an organizer within the Cyme. I just let everything in there. What I love about this bag is that it is adjustable, so you can actually change the actual shape of this bag. I have it currently tucked in on the sides, you can see there, but what you could also do is untuck it so it gives a little bit more wider shape. I love this shape. I love that it's so versatile. You can actually see there's these little buttons on the side. They have these straps on the inside, so you can, if you really want to just keep that tucked in shape, you can actually link the strap onto the button on the other side. So it really keeps that shape. It also has a magnetic closure in the middle, so you can keep everything safe on the inside. It does have 2 straps as well, which I love about that. So you have kind of these shorter straps, so you can really just, so you can just put it on your wrist while you're walking around, or you have the longer shoulder straps. So you have options. When I'm really bulking this baby up and I'm putting all my stuff in it, it's so nice to have shoulder straps. so I can have a little bit more weight. So this one is the larger size. The measurements of this one are 34 by 40 by 19 centimeters. So it's a good hefty bag, as in she's going to carry a lot. And then the mini is 22 by 33 by 13 centimeters. So still a good size bag. The larger one is priced at $540. So good price point for a very, very beautifully handmade bag. It is giving luxury. It's giving that real leather trim, and you can really see the details of this bag up close. And I love the soft branding here, just that little Polène, but it's only on one side. So if you don't like the branding, you can always flip it around and there's no brand on the other side. It's wonderful. The mini does go for $480. Maybe you're dabbling in your first Polène bag. I do recommend their minis. They are gorgeous. They still carry so much. What I love about Polène is the color options that all their bags come in. So the Cyme is really, I would say maybe their most popular. I don't know. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong if you have a different Polène bag, but the Cyme is something that I think a lot of girls gravitate toward. Girls, guys, whoever wants to carry a bag. No one's judging here. But I mean, I could get that bag in so many different colors. I'm obsessed with it. It is my second season carrying it. And the second that it turned, 65, 70 degrees here, it was like time for spring. And so that bag comes out. It's kind of just my catch-all bag. I feel like I wear her all throughout spring, all throughout summer. And if I'm going to recommend something that is a little bit more of a higher price point, but you're going to get so much use out of it, I highly recommend a Polène bag. We're going to kind of go biggest to smallest, I think. So we had the Polène bag, and now I really need to talk about my Sézane tote. Also, this bag is on sale on Sézane. It's part of the archive sale, so it went on sale in winter, I believe, and that's when I snagged it. And boy, am I so glad I snagged this guy, because this is the perfect work tote. Goes with everything. It's so chic. You can travel well with it. I love the color. It is a mahogany kind of cognac color, so it's a little bit more of that brown, but almost has like a red tone to it. And it's really that 90% patent leather, and it is cowhide leather, so it's a really nice leather quality. And then the other 10% is just a smooth cowhide leather. So it is a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. And then what I love about this bag on the inside, it is more of a delicious bovine smooth leather. So it really protects all of your things. So obviously it is a big bag. It's going to hold your laptop, your planners, your essentials. You can actually put in a full-on another set of clothes in this. So that's why I really love it for travel. So when I'm typically traveling, I have maybe my carry-on, and then I always bring my Sézane tote. She's kind of different too, it's not like that classic tote shape. It's more of a longer tote shape. And I don't know, that really just like, they have really good colors too, and they're all on sale. So they're typically, I think, a $390 bag, but this is on sale for $190. So she's still up there. I highly recommend her. And she has different colors. There's a really, really sexy red color that I'm like, should I get that one? We held back and we went neutral. So she's also great with her different pockets. So she does have a front pocket, which I love to stick my phone in. So it's really easy access. You could put your keys in there to really put anything. It does go as deep as the bag. So it's a really good pocket. And then there is another pocket. There is another pocket on the inside as well. So you can put other catch-alls. So your lip gloss, your cell phone, keys, whatever you want to put in there. I'm going to list all of the dimensions for all the bags in my description box. So other thing about this bag that I really enjoy are the straps. The straps are really, really hardy. You can see, obviously, it is handcrafted, gorgeous leather, and it's really going to hold up when you have a lot of stuff in the bag. But yeah, if you're on the market for something really chic, really great quality, I highly recommend the Sézane tote, especially because it's on an amazing price point. Okay, I want to move into my Quince bag that I have had so many people ask me about. And you guys, it is the perfect black, beautiful woven leather, Italian leather bag. It really does give you those Bottega vibes. I kid you not. People are like, I'm like, no, it's not Bottega. Are you kidding me? No, because this bag is only $154 and it does come in two sizes. This is the larger of the two. The smaller one is only $132, real Italian leather, woven. It is gorgeous, guys. And like I said, you know what? I do like a multi-option for the handle bag. This one does have the beautiful shoulder handles, so you can carry it over your shoulder, which is my preference, I would say, is to wear it over my shoulders because I am a girl that packs her work stuff in there. So I'm always going to have a travel planner. I'm always going to have my computer. You know, my computer is actually a 13-inch, so I don't know if I have really tested to put it in. The dimensions for this one are 9 inches by 12.75 by 5 inches. So it's probably a little too small for my 13-inch computer. However, it does fit my iPad perfectly in here, so I can always just work from my iPad. Multi-sections as well. Oh, I have my, you know what the beauty of Quince is? Even though it's an affordable price point, they still give you a duster, and I highly recommend to store all of your bags in your dusters if they're in your closets, unless they're on displays. Bags like the Polène, like the Sézane, you want to keep them looking good and with their shape, so it is best to store them in the duster so they really hold. I always, if I'm not using them and they're on display, I'll put the duster inside the bag so it kind of fills it up and keeps it shaped a little bit better. But like I was saying, this bag does have multiple sections, so it is separated by almost this middle compartment that is a pocket to put, you know, anything in, and it's just a zipper pocket. But you can move it over to the side. You can have it so it has more of a bigger section here and not having anything over in this section, and it's all connected with the straps, so you can really move it around and adjust it based on whatever you want to use the bag for. So it does hold a lot of space. It has a metal clip in the middle and keeps it nice and safe. And then what I do love about this bag is if I'm using the hand strap, I love how the shoulder straps kind of drape in the front, and that's what gives it that Bottega vibe. So I don't know. I love Quince. I love their quality. I love their designs. It's very capsule. It's very neutral. And if you are more on that budget, this is one of those bags that's going to look so elevated for your wardrobe, and it goes with absolutely everything. It'll last forever. I've had this bag forever, and it does come in multiple colors as well. So it comes in a cream and a brown. I love the brown color. I almost got the brown color. Know that the mini is, I think the dimension difference is, yeah, it's 7.75 by 10.75 by 4.25. So it's a little smaller, but still a decent amount of space. So given whichever size you're going for, great quality, great pricing. Yeah, I really highly recommend this Quince bag. Okay, we're moving back to Sézane. I'm a little obsessed with Sézane. It is one of my, it is my favorite brand. Hardcore. That is where my season of life is right now. So I do have two Sézane bags, and this is the Farrow bucket bag. Now, would I say that bucket bags are the most trendy bags right now? No, but I think that they're timeless, and the Farrow does that for me. I got the Farrow in the chocolate, it's a crocodile embossed leather. So it's still cowhide leather, and it's a mix between 90% cowhide and 10% smooth cowhide. So you can really see that detail. I love a croc type of bag. It is amazing quality. It's something that really stands out in an outfit. So you can keep it where it's really neutral. Like I love it with this outfit here. So like you have like almost like a reddish pop to it. It's almost like a burgundy, but you could get away with this as chocolate brown or burgundy, really just depending on the lighting that you're in. And it is a really, really great size bag. The inside is 100% cotton, so it's going to keep all of your items really nice on the inside, and it's adjustable. So you have this front tie here, so you can make it as wide as you want, or you can make it as tight as you want. They do have really beautiful colors in this Farrow bag, so if you're not super into the crocodile print, they do have a smooth, beautiful brown leather that I am obsessed with, and it looks like it's more of like a softer leather, not so much of a firm patent leather. I do also really love the straps on this guy because they are adjustable. I have it set to the shortest setting, but you can adjust it on the side with that little button there. So you can make it longer. I do like to wear it crossbody. You could wear it crossbody over your shoulder, or you can really just hold it like this. And I think it's really, really cute, really stylish. She is priced at $250. So I would say like more of that mid-tier, not super, super high. It's not a $600 bag, but it is a really beautiful, stands this test of time, gorgeous bag. I love the branding at the bottom. It's very minimal, but you can tell that it is that Sézane quality. I've had this bag. I actually got this bag in London. I got it at the Notting Hill store, and it was my first Sézane in-person shopping experience, and I was in heaven, and I didn't know what to do. Like, I was like, what do I get? I ended up getting this bag because I was like, I need a bucket bag. Like, I just need a bucket bag. I had had my eye on their bucket Farrow bags for a bit of time, and when I went into the store to decide the color, I immediately loved this color because I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe. I do tend towards like kind of that shiny patent leather because it gives a little bit more of a detail and more, it gives your outfits more textures. I really love to play with textures with my outfits, kind of like this. This is more of like a poplin style shirt with a almost like a sweater jersey over, and then with the pop of the patent leather and crocodile, it just does something to your outfit to elevate that makes you look stand out. I do really, really love a bucket bag. There's so many different ones out there, but if I'm going to recommend any, it's going to be the Farrow from Sézane. It just is an insane quality and beautiful, great size bag. Okay, last but definitely not least, because I am obsessed with this brand. I don't know if I've talked about it on my channel before, but I really wanted to include her because I am looking at a couple of their other bags, and I was like, gosh, this bag is something I wear all the time. This is the mini Chrystie from Freja New York. I am obsessed. For my vegan girlies, this is a vegan leather. So it's kind of like that pebbled texture. It is so easy to clean. So don't get scared about the oat colors. They do have really, really beautiful colors in this bag. They have a dark brown, they have it in black. What I love about this bag is the aspect of the shoulder. It's kind of like that east-west vibe, but you guys, it is just an incredible quality bag. For only $268, it just gives you that designer look, like you just spent $1,200 on this bag, but it stands the test of time. I've had this bag now for, I think, almost 3 years. I can't recommend it enough. What I love about it is the shape. The shape is so cute. I'm constantly wearing her clothes, but you can wear her open like this. You see that they have these metal dots here, so you can close it in the middle, but it's really easy to open and to grab any items that are on the inside. Like I said, really easy to wash. You just have to do like a very mild soap with some warm water. The hand craftsmanship on these bags, on the Freja, if you haven't heard of them, they are based in New York. They have beautiful quality bags. I do have a couple on my wish list that I am looking at. And if you're looking for that mid-tier designer quality, but quiet luxury, great brand to look at. The color oat just goes with everything. Like even this outfit, look how cute this is. This is just, it's such a neutral. They do have it in a really gorgeous butter yellow as well. So if you're looking for a pop-up color, they do have this. They do have it in a couple different sizes as well. So if you really like this shape, I definitely recommend exploring their entire site because they do lend towards the trendy but classic shapes of their bags that are always shoulders. So if you're a shoulder bag girly like me, definitely check out Freja. So those are my 5 capsule bags that I highly recommend if you are looking to build a capsule wardrobe with your bags and you only want to have 5 key pieces. I highly recommend tending towards those type of brands. They're a little bit of that elevated price point, but they're going to last a lifetime. Now, I am looking at a couple for summer / how to build more from my capsule. So the first one I do want to talk about that I am so close to buying because it's going to be my perfect summer bag. So as you can tell, I do have a lot of those like bigger style bags because I think about work, I think about how much I can fit in the bag. But whenever I'm going out on the weekends or I'm traveling, I want something a little smaller. I typically am bringing out my little tiny Lululemon bag and I'm like, I want something a little nicer. So I am looking at the Sézane Isabelle Raffia bag. I think she is a beautiful shape. What I am tossed between is the Isabelle and they're kind of standard basket bags that everyone has. Everyone loves them. I want something a little different. I don't want to get another big bag. I feel like my Polène does that for me. So I'm not going to get that basket bag, even though they're gorgeous. If you're on the market for a basket bag and you're looking not to spend an arm and a leg, they have gorgeous, high quality raffia bags that are, I mean, all the girlies have them. They are so cute. But the Isabelle is something different that I love the shoulder strap. I love that you can carry it under. I love the shape. I love that it's going to go with every single outfit. It's going to be a perfect transition, spring, summer. I feel like I'm going to pull the plug. I'm like selling myself. That's the first bag. It's about $250. So that's kind of the price range that Sézane is in. I would say that that's around the same price as my Farrow bag. So I feel good about that. Tell me your thoughts. Like, tell me, should I do it? Should I do it? The other bag that I'm looking at is there's actually two on the site. So I'm looking at another Polène. I want to do something that's kind of like I'm not going to say this right. I don't think I'm going to say this right. It's called the Numero Neuf. New? Yeah. I love the shape of that bag, kind of like that east-west still. I love the quality. The shape of it is very different, kind of like that mid-tier like size bag that I think is what I'm really looking for. And what I'm trying to get is more of a taupe color. So I know I'm looking at the Sézane Raffia. I'm looking for something that's going to be a little bit more of a lighter color because I do have the black, I have cognacs, I have those patent leathers. What I want is something of like a smoother leather in more of a taupe color. So the Numero Neuf is about $610. So it's definitely more of a splurge. So I'm really trying to think which direction I want to go into. And then the other bag I'm tossed between those two is the Node. Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm not going to, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm so sorry. And that one's only $580. And I say only, it's literally $580. So I need to make sure that I have a sound decision made before I pull the trigger, but I am looking at it in the taupe as well because I don't have a taupe bag. And what I try and do is build based off of capsules. So I want one item of that color. So I'm already good on my black. I do think you could have more than one black bag in your wardrobe if we're getting really honest with that. But I don't have a taupe. And there are a lot of my outfits that are kind of those neutrals that I think a taupe bag would really, really elevate the outfit. So I'm tossed between those two. Future Sophia coming at you. I did not turn the mic on my outro, so gotta stop doing that. So I just wanted to end the video. I really appreciate you watching all the way through the end. If you haven't checked out my other videos, I highly recommend you to go check them out on my channel. A lot of capsules over there, a lot of how I'm wearing my capsules in my day in my life. I would love it if you subscribed. It really does help my channel. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there's any bags out there that you consider a capsule that you think I should check out. Have a conversation about it. I would love to chat with you. I so appreciate all of your comments and everything. This is a newer channel, so I very much appreciate all of your recommendations, all of your just any and all feedback. It really does help me. It helps me grow. It helps me learn. Like the mic, I do mess up sometimes, so I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next Monday. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Bye.